Okay, first off, I apologize. I really do. I did not mean to shoot this in three parts. I swear though, I will though get it all done in this amount of time. The reason why I stopped last time was because, well, my phone, kind of, lost juice, if you will. Well, it wouldn't let me record anymore, and I had to, delete a few things. It was a combination between a bad camera, memory storage, and battery use. Yeah, so anyway, guys, sorry about that. I know you guys are like, wow, so unprofessional, and it really is, but I couldn't really, I don't have like the editing software to piece these all together, like this video combined with the last video or the last part, but I will get this all done, and let's just get off right where we left off at 2001: A Space Odyssey. Yeah, sorry about that. I think I went a little too carried away there. But anyway, yeah, 2001: Space Odyssey, great Kubrick film. Just the special effects in this film are amazing. Don't want to ramble on in this film because it's been said by a ton of movie goers and movie critics. This is probably one of the best, greatest films of all time, without a doubt. Stanley Kubrick, was a master at directing this. He's a master himself, even though he's done some crazy things while directing. If you look up some of Stanley Kubrick's wild stories, some of the actors didn't really like him, but I don't really know a lot about this film, like the behind the scenes. But I do know that, from my knowledge, it's a great movie. And definitely check it out. And I read the book actually this year, and the book is good too. It really is. It's like 97% accurate to the movie, I would say. And then that's that box, or volume, or book one, if you will. There's some more pictures on the back for you guys. Really cool artwork there. Rebel Without a Cause, love that. But yeah, that's it. Then you just like turn the page, and then it's done. On to book two. Like I said, really sorry shooting this in three parts. Wasn't my intention, but you know what? Let's not dwell on the past. I know I'm a bad editor. I will get better though. I guarantee you. Everybody starts out kind of crappy. But well, I'm not gonna explain Tarantino's story of where he started out. No, his movies were good. And I'm saying his first job. Anyway, getting off topic as I usually do. On to book two, which is 1968 through 2013. Let's get started. Well, there's the cover there. Get The Matrix, Lethal Weapon, Natural Born Killers, Sherlock Holmes, Harry Potter, Chariots of Fire, The Shining, 300, Lord of the Rings: The Return to King, Shawshank Redemption, and The Goodfellas. So you open this up. There's the front little booklet cover. Got all those. It's kind of same with the first book. Got the titles that this book comes, or book two comes with. And first off, you have Bullet. Great Steve McQueen film, 1968. Great cop slash gangster film, almost, if you want to call it that. Then you got The Wild Bunch, a really gritty, violent styled action film that's really, pretty gory for its time, 1968. Come with me and you'll see. We live in a world of pure fascination. I don't know, something like that. It's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Good movie, classic. You can't go wrong with. If you fire 6 shots or only 5, in case to tell you the truth, I don't know myself. But being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, it could blow your head clean off. So you gotta ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? It's Dirty Harry. Cabaret. Never seen it. Don't know what's it about. Although I just know that the girl in this film kind of looks like a female version of Alex from Clockwork Orange. Yeah, speaking of female version of Clockwork Orange, Clockwork Orange. One of the only movies actually that my parents don't let me see. I can kind of see why. It has, yeah, yeah, can't wait to see it when I'm older, when I'm allowed to. Anyway, next movie here, Enter the Dragon, great Bruce Lee film. I believe his only and first American film he did. The Exorcist, creepy movie. Probably, oops, sorry about that. I almost just, I had an itch on my arm and kind of shake the camera. But anyway, yeah, probably one of the scariest movies of all time, in my opinion. At least the scariest movie I've seen. It's just creepy, especially when, the mom and the little girl just like spins her head around and she's all like bloody or whatever, and then she's like, "You know what she did," in that creepy British scary voice. Really creeped out movie. But the scene that did not scare me. Everybody says in this movie that, oh, the scene where she walks down the stairs or does the spider walk down the stairs scares everybody. That never scared me. I just found that really stupid, because this is the director's cut, so it does have that scene. But overall, great movie. I've learned to like it. The first time I saw The Exorcist, wasn't a big fan of it, but now I've kind of opened my mind to it. Blazing Saddles, never seen it, know a little bit about it though. Next you got Dog Day Afternoon. Attica, Attica. Yeah. Um, I could probably do better, but I'm not gonna force it on you guys. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I really want to see this movie. I really need to see it. That's all I could say. Looks really good. Jack Nicholson, I heard, does a great performance in that. Anyway, let's get on to the next film, All the President's Men. Great movie. You got Dustin Hoffman, Robert Redford, Jason Robards, a couple other guys. But yeah, great movie. I love it, and it won 4 Academy Awards. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm gonna stop before you guys throw up of motion sickness. Here's Johnny. Next you got Caddyshack, and just look at that cover. What in the world? I don't even know. I think that this movie's about golf or something. You know, that's all I could say about it. I've never seen it. Clash of the Titans, another movie I remember seeing a lot when I was a little kid. But yeah, I've seen this movie maybe like 4 times or so. Again, maybe more, but I saw it a lot when I was a little kid. Haven't really seen it since then, but great movie from what I remember. Again, I really should watch this again and do a proper maybe movie review on it because it may have some issues. But good kind of mythological, swashbuckling action movie. Not really swashbuckling, but you get what I'm saying, kind of. Do you? I don't know. Let's move on. God made me fast. I forgot the girl's name in that movie that he was talking to when he said that speech. But anyway, Chariots of Fire kind of inspired me to do cross country just a little bit. But yeah, great movie. It made me sad at the end, just like when he's running and they're playing the great Vangelis music. I believe that's how you pronounce him. Same guy who did the Blade Runner soundtrack. But yeah, I just love when he's running. He just puts his arms out and is like his head's up above his. Great movie. Yeah. Sad, kind of a teary-eyed ending, but great. The Outsiders. I've never seen this movie. A lot of people have read the book, but I really want to see this movie. Since I haven't seen it, I know you guys are probably expecting like a little commentary on this movie, but since I haven't seen this, all I'm gonna say is that I really want to see it. I will eventually. There's a lot of movies that I want to see. This one's on my list, so don't worry. And all I can say is, well, I got a switchblade, so I belong to the Outsiders, right? No, not really. I'd get beat up. But anyway, no, this is just a comb. Um, that's enough of that. National Lampoon's Vacation, another movie I haven't seen, so I'm not going to talk a lot about. I'm sorry, guys, if haven't seen a lot of these. Sometimes I just can't get the time to watch it, or I can't feel like putting in the disc. Risky Business, yeah, Tom Cruise runs a wild party. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Kind of like a Ferris Bueller, only I apologize on that. That was my brother yelling at my dog. But anyway, yeah, kind of like a Ferris Bueller type movie, only has a little more nudity and sexuality content. But yeah, who's the best pilot you ever saw? It's The Right Stuff. How can you not like this film? It's just so great. Surprised me the first time I saw it. It's over 3 hours long, but just it's so funny. The characters and everything. Ed Harris. Well, Billy, when I was 10, I had girl problems as well. I love that part. That's just, oh my gosh. Next movie, you get Amadeus. Always wanted to see this movie since I'm a huge fan of classical music. And just I really want to see it also. Just look at that pink, that Mozart's hair. Like, that's awesome. Hey, you guys! It's the Goonies. Hey guys, let's go looking for the treasure of One-Eyed Willie. Nonsense, Mikey. He doesn't exist. Yeah, great. Isn't that the name of the pirate, One-Eyed Willie? Whatever. It's a great 1980s movie. Definitely one of my favorites. The Color Purple. Lethal Weapon. Huh? Yeah, you think this is crazy? Well, let me show you crazy. Maybe I should stop with the impressions. Anyway, um, Full Metal Jacket. I have to do this though. You will not talk. You will not breathe. From now on, you are in my house. That's like some of the quote. He says much more, but I'm not allowed to swear. So yeah, the drill sergeant in this film though. Pretty good movie. Um, I agree with most movie fans though. I like the first part of this film. The second and third half kind of drag on, and I'm not really like interested, but still pretty good. Love the helmet though. Born to Kill. Is that you, John Wayne? Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm sorry if I'm like just like yelling out random words. You guys probably think I'm having some sort of stroke or something. That wasn't funny. Never mind. I apologize. But anyway, no, I'm like quoting things from the movie. So if you haven't seen it or haven't even heard of some of these titles, I'm most likely quoting things from this movie. Obviously. So yeah. I'm not being weird. A little bit, but not entirely. Batman, everybody knows this movie. Tim Burton, at his best. This is probably the best original Batman movie. A lot of people like Batman Returns, but I never was a big fan of Batman Returns. You alright, Miss Daisy? I don't know why I said that in a country accent, but it's Morgan Freeman in Driving Miss Daisy. Funny how? Like I'm a clown? I amuse you? I make you laugh? It's Goodfellas, Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, Martin Scorsese. Can I say much more? Good movie though. Yeah, not my favorite gangster movie, but a good movie. Unforgiven. Now, this is where a lot of people will disagree with me, but I'm not a huge fan of Unforgiven. It's probably my least favorite Clint Eastwood movie. I just don't really like it. You could disagree with me all you want, but it's just probably the characters. I really don't like the characters that you're given. All kind of rotten scumbags that you don't really want to root for. I mean, however, what's his name? I always forget his name. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Gene Hackman in this movie. Yeah, that's his name. I always forget his name. But Gene Hackman is a good villain, not gonna lie. But overall, I'm not gonna rant on about this movie. I'll save that for a movie review if I do. It'll be really long, and you can hear me rant all you want if you really want to know my opinion on this film. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. That's all I'm gonna say. I really don't like it at all. The Bodyguard, Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. The Fugitive. I didn't kill her. I don't care. Love that quote. Natural Born Killers. Somebody once said that it'll take 10 years to tunnel out of Shawshank. Andy Dufresne did it in less than 10 years. Something like that. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption. Interview with a Vampire. I've never seen it, but I kind of want to. I heard it's not a comedy, even though the title sounds like it is, Interview with a Vampire. But, Seven, David Fincher at his best. I don't know how you can't like this film. unless you're not a fan of like disturbing images and stuff, because otherwise, yeah, I totally understand why you wouldn't like this film. This film has some major disturbing images. For me, I was okay with it because I'm okay with blood and gore. But great movie though. I really like. It's one of those movies where it's just like a classic, and most film buffs or even just people off the streets would tell you that this is a good movie. I only know one person in the world that doesn't like this. Okay, I'm not gonna say the world, but I only know one person that doesn't like this film, and that's my dad. He doesn't like it for some reason, and I honestly don't know why. Maybe he doesn't like the disturbing images. I really don't know why. It's a great film, highly recommended. I'm guessing most people are gonna say, yeah, this is awesome because it is. Then you got L.A. Confidential, Russell Crowe. The Matrix. Hang on, I'm gonna try to do my Keanu Reeves impersonation. Whoa, whoa, something like that. Keanu Reeves. The Notebook, one of my favorite chick flicks. Most guys really like The Notebook for some reason. If you ask a guy what's their favorite chick flick, they'll probably say The Notebook, and I agree with that because I love The Notebook. I didn't cry at it, but it's a very good, sad, simple movie. Definitely Nicholas Sparks. I believe this is Nicholas Sparks. Does it say somewhere down here? I don't know, but probably. Oh, and believe it or not, this movie isn't even Warner Brothers. It's like New Line Cinema. Yeah, when I watched this movie, I'm like, why is this even on this box set? This is all Warner Brothers movies. But for some reason, they placed this movie on here. I don't know why. Maybe they didn't want to have 99 because that would be, uneven, but who knows. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're somewhat done. I'm getting really tired. Okay. Million Dollar Baby. Great movie. I'm going to do a movie review on it shortly. Um, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what? All three Lord of the Rings movies. So, Fellowship of the Rings, Two Towers, and Return of the King. I've already said on my movie collection video, I like the first two Lord of the Rings. Not a huge fan of the third one. Kind of, it was a little too long for me, but I'll definitely watch it again and, re-review it, if you will. And then next movie you got. Alright, enough of that motion sickness stuff. I'm sorry. The Departed. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm kind of losing my focus here. I'm not scripted for this, as most people aren't when they do reviews. But I don't know what to say about this movie other than not sounding redundant. Great movie. I know you've heard me say that a lot, but really great movie. Check it out. A lot of swearing though. All I could say is that I'm surprised my parents let me see it at a young age. I saw this movie and I was like 13 or 12. Yeah, 12 years old, and this movie has a lot of vulgar, racist, you name it, a lot of language. And my mom let me see it, and I don't think if my dad knew how much language this had in it, I don't think he would have let me seen it. But I'm glad I did see it, because it's a good movie. This is Sparta! He kicks him down the hall. Pshaw. Anyway, yeah, 300. The Dark Knight. I don't know if I've said this before, but when I first saw this movie, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I thought it was okay. I didn't see really what the big deal was, why everybody said this was the best movie ever, and I'm still kind of like that. I don't see why on movie list you find this like the number one spot, like this is the best movie ever. But I really like it though. I give it an A plus. It's probably my favorite superhero movie. I do agree though that some elements don't even feel like a superhero. Next up, you got The Hangover. The Blind Side. Oh, and by the way, the punk in this, the guy who plays that ghetto dude, I believe he's T-Dog from The Walking Dead. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Sherlock Holmes. Went to go see this movie in theaters, and definitely, probably one of the best movies that came out in 2010 through like the 2010 era. But definitely great film. Amazing. Bum bum brown 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 the Hans Zimmer music to choir this up because it's Inception, a mind blowing film, and I love how they gave Inception its very own disc. Look at that! I love that disc for Inception also. So yeah. Then you get a documentary, which I haven't seen yet. I know I'm slacking. I got this last year. But yeah. Whew, I am tired. That's it, guys. See you guys all next time. I'm glad you enjoyed this video. Let's just say, hope you enjoyed this video. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of actually glad I did this in 3 parts because I talked a lot. Maybe that was a bad thing. But anyway, guys, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and let me know down in the comments if you guys like box set reviews, because I got plenty more that I could do reviews on, or even collection videos like my soundtrack collection of movies or stuff like that. Please let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys all next time.